Okay, 1 2 3 4 5. So this is 2 methyl pentane 3 1. On the third carbon there is carbonyl compound, on the second carbon there is a methyl group. So this is 2 methyl pentane 2 3 1. Now here this is 2 bromohexane 3 1. On the second carbon there is a bromine, on the third there is a carbonyl. If you are going to numbering from this, this is 1 2 3 4 5 6, and this is a quite away from this, and this numbering is the 4 and 5. So we should not select this ending, we have to select the left hand one, and so the number is 2 bromohexane. E is replaced by ONE, and we have to numbering here the third position where carbonyl group is present. Then next one is CH3 CCH3 double bond CHCO CH3. Now see, again here En double bond is here, that means this is our ENE alkene, and then here is the carbonyl, that is the ketone. Now here this carbonyl compound is having higher priority than this En, CO is having higher priority than ENE. That's why we have to give lowest number to this. So we have to numbering from this way 1 2 3. Then on the third carbon there is a double bond, on the fourth carbon there is a methyl group. So the name of the compound is 4 methyl pent 3 En dash 2 dash ONE. ONE represent ketone, En represent double bond, while substituent is the methyl, and the total chain is of 1 2 3 4 5, that is pent. Okay, and ANE is replaced by ENE, that is the 3. So pent 3 into ONE. Again here you have to, this is a very particular specific example where we are using all the rules which we studied from our 11th standard. Okay, these are the few examples. Now see the textbook. This is the textbook here. Okay, see your textbook. Now trivial name, symmetrical ketone, simple ketone. So this is dimethyl ketone. 1 2 3 carbons in a chain, so this is 3 members, so this is propanone. 4 butanone, then 5, then this is, we have to mention here now on which carbon carbonyl group is present. 1 2 3 4 5. So on the second carbon there is a carbonyl group, so this is 2, while here from both the end 1 2 3, from here also 1 2 3, so this is on the 3. And now this is symmetrical ketone, here it is ethyl group, here it is ethyl group, so this is diethyl ketone. Okay, now this example I have taken. Then this is very specific example. Trivial name is very important. This is known as mesithyl oxide. This is known as mesithyl oxide. Okay, when one double bond is there, substituents are there, 2 methyl groups are the substituents, then carbonyl, then this is known as mesithyl oxide. You have to remember it by heart. Remember this example, okay, which is odd man out, they always ask. So this is mesithyl oxide. Then according to our rule, this is 4 methyl pent 3 into ONE. Now here there is no trivial names can given. Then this is our alicyclic ketone, which as we studied before. This is our aromatic ketone, where it is the methyl group, this is the phenyl group. So this is a mixed ketone, that's why name is methyl phenyl ketone. Again alphabetical order, M comes first, P comes after that. So this is methyl phenyl ketone, and the IUPAC name is acetophenone. When there are 2 benzene rings, then IUPAC name is benzophenone. One ring treated as a benzene, another ring treated as a phenone. So that's why this is treated as a benzophenone. And the trivial name is, these are 2 phenyl rings, we can consider as a phenyl ring. So this is diphenyl ketone. Okay, and this is common name sometimes, and IUPAC names are same, that is benzophenone, benzophenone. This is also possible. Okay, here also acetophenone, this is also correct. You can write methyl phenyl ketone or you can write acetophenone, both the way it is correct. Okay, so this is the end of our IUPAC and trivial names of the ketone. In the next lecture we are going to see the preparation of aldehydes, carboxylic acids and ketones.